Greetings, I'm Mike Kensler with the Auburn University Office of Sustainability with another edition of Books and Ball Caps, where I tell you about a sustainability related book and then a story about one of my many minor league baseball caps. In 2015, the nations of the world created the Sustainable Development Goals to address the global grand challenges of our time. One of those goals was to create sustainable cities and communities. And the book I want to recommend is called Megacommunities. It was written in 2008 by 3 senior leaders at Booz Allen Hamilton, which is a large international consulting firm. They consult with governments and multinational corporations all over the world. And their opening chapter of this book is, "We live in an interdependent world in crisis." And they cite some of the issues that we're facing. And remember, this was written in 2008. Climate change, cybersecurity, preparing for pandemics, terrorism, obsolete infrastructure, sustainable energy, and more. And what they say is to create sustainable communities, we need to have different kinds of conversations. That the 3 sectors of society, the civil sector, business, and government, all need to talk together in different ways using different principles and processes to get optimal outcomes for communities. Gone have to be the days when every particular interest negotiates as hard as they can for their own specific interest at the expense of somebody else. The win-lose conversations have to be over. We can't afford them anymore to address these global grand challenges. They talk about the principles and practices that it will take. And so this book is a recipe for how to have those kinds of conversations. They're selfless, they're idealistic and aspirational, and they're possible. This book was underappreciated and unrecognized at its time, and it's still highly relevant, so I highly recommend it. Megacommunities. The ball cap I'm wearing today is from the Norfolk Tides in Norfolk, Virginia. I know a lot about it because I lived there for almost 10 years. They're the AAA affiliate of the Baltimore Orioles, and they play in Harbor Park, which is situated in downtown Norfolk, right on the Elizabeth River, which is a very interesting river. On one section it's residential, another it's kind of open space, but where the ballpark is, it's a working river. You see tugboats, wave runners, huge ships coming in and out of dry dock. It's a very interesting place to watch a baseball game with a very unique setting. And because it's AAA baseball, it's a very high quality of play. Now that area of Virginia is known as Hampton Roads. It's where the mouth of the famous James River is, the Chesapeake Bay, the Atlantic Ocean is right there. So there is really a lot to do in that area, in addition to taking in a ball game at Harbor Park. So I highly recommend that as a place to visit. So there you have it. Learn about the kind of conversations we need to have to create sustainable communities by reading Megacommunities. And if you find yourself in the Hampton Roads area of Virginia, be sure to take in a game at Harbor Park and see the Tides play. Well, that's it for this edition of Books and Ball Caps. Until next time, I will see you at the ballpark.